and Joshscorcher are back. This time, we're going to talk about characters that we both hate from video games.
Right now you might be thinking, hey, haven't both of you made countdowns about characters you hate? Well, we both realized that there were a few very good choices that we overlooked on both our original lists. Not to mention there's a few from games we didn't play when we made our last lists.
Basically, for this list, the characters we put in are people that you would just want to punch in the face. The countdown might get a little loud at times, but we think you'll still enjoy it. Besides, who doesn't love letting loose a bit of rage? We sure do, and so we hope you do as well.
So get ready to rage with us. These characters all deserve every ounce of anger they get thrown at them.
I don't know about you, but I hate hypocrites. Especially Zhang Jiao from the Dynasty Warriors series. This guy professes the way of peace when attempting genocide against the Han Chinese, and he manages to score even more annoying points for sounding like the demonic love child of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo and John Travolta on a bad acting day.
With this land united in our piety, we will never have to experience war again. Long be the reign of the Yellow Turban!
Koei abuses the Dynasty Warriors series. Most of the games are exactly the same. In this series, JIAO is usually the first person you fight. As a die-hard Dynasty Warriors fan, I have to face this guy literally every time I play a new Dynasty Warriors. It's always him first. It's always him first!
You'll not get anywhere stirring up the common folk like that.
Punch-Out on the NES is one of the most infamous Nintendo games ever. This is mostly due to Nintendo's inclusion of the then heavyweight boxing champion Iron Mike Tyson into the game. How awesome is that? We all gotta face the real heavyweight boxing champ in a video game. Until 1990. Tyson's contract ran out, and so for future releases of Punch-Out, we had this featureless, brand new final boss called Mr. Dream as Tyson's replacement. Look here, it says he's from Dreamland?
Not only is this completely lame, but he was still the same boss as Tyson. And Tyson was already a boss so insanely difficult, I've literally given up on trying to beat him. Mr. Dream was still as tough as Tyson, and when you're difficult and an uninspired final boss, it amounts to a lot of pent-up hate. Larhene from Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is totally without morals. She may look harmless enough, what with her constant smiling. Yet, she's really a total sadist.
I know it'll kill you to hear this, but I think I can live with that.
Nobodies in general can't feel any emotion. When you combine being emotionless with sadism, you get one annoying character. Speaking of which... Perhaps the worst part about her is that for how much of a total bitch she is, her death is so... ordinary. Aw, oh, come on, at least give us something flashier than that.
Tell me when this sounds familiar. I f***ing hate this guy. Yep, it's Blue. And I still do hate him. This guy is just a complete prick. He always takes the Pokemon that's better than yours, he becomes the champion under your nose, and he constantly spews the most annoying one-liners ever.
As far as hated characters go, Blue isn't exactly evil like some of the later characters on this list. He's annoying, yes, yet he's pretty harmless otherwise. Still, if anyone ever says, "Smell you later," to me...
The good part about Blue is, you can name him anything you want.
Wanna know another reason why I'm not a huge Halo fan? This thing! 343 Guilty Spark is the ultimate narcissist, a machine that always boasts about its supposed superiority and its intelligence. It will never be quiet about it. Oh, shut up! I'm supposed to be the main character here!
343 Guilty Spark isn't just annoying and self-serving, it's also conniving and sinister. It becomes the leader of the Good Covenant and is actually proud to say the Flood is reproducing. And later on, it murders Johnson! Well, at least it gets destroyed later. I mean, God! Stop laughing! I can't believe I forgot this thing on my original list. If you remember these challenges from Donkey Kong 64, all the terrible memories are probably smacking you in the face as hard as a person falling off a racetrack. The races with this androgynous beetle thing are punishingly difficult and far from fun. You have to collect 50 coins and beat the beetle in the race to win.
Thanks to the beetle making you lose coins whenever it hits you, and the lack of guardrails, you will lose a lot. And when you do. Ugh, this makes the Duck Hunt dogs laugh sound pleasant. And what's this?
You're too slow!
No, I don't need another Sonic. Please, anything but that.
How do I hate thee, Trevelyan? Let me count the ways. Thou art a coward. Thou wilt never shut up. Thou hideth behind thy endless supply of minions. And thou trieth to smite James Bond by luring him to a tiny platform. Okay, I'll quit that. Seriously though, this guy is just unbelievably annoying. He's still one of the toughest bosses I've ever faced in a video game, and as a character or even a villain, he is completely unlikable.
Trevelyan is such a pathetic villain in the film version of GoldenEye that he doesn't even shoot James Bond when he has him directly at gunpoint. Instead, he just boasts about how much better than Bond he is.
You know, James, I was always better.
I just can't take that seriously. If you hate Bond so much, don't talk! Just f***ing shoot!
There's a lesson to be learned from Shadow of the Colossus. If your ceiling talks to you, don't talk back. It's likely the embodiment of pure evil talking. The demon in question, known as Dormin, promises to resurrect a girl if all the 16 Colossi are killed. And Wander, out of desperation and love, trusts the scary-sounding demon.
To Dormin's credit, it did say to Wander that there would be a price to pay for killing these beasts. But does that mean it's right to have the spirit of Dormin possess Wander and have him killed right in front of the girl, who is still dead? Not to mention, when Lord Emon seals away the new Dormin/Wander hybrid, all that's left of Wander is a horned baby. And guess what? Dormin resurrected the girl after all. As a baby, now how is Wander supposed to, let's just say that was really a sadistic move on Dormin's part.